Good morning, students. Myself Kishore Kumar Sinha, your computer teacher. This is my sixth video after class test 2. In this video, I will discuss attributes of table tag. Already few attributes I explained before this video. Rest attributes I am going to explain in this video, that are cell padding, cell spacing, align, height and width. One by one I am going to explain, my dear. So first of all, I will go to the notepad. Now I will have the structure of HTML document. HTML, head, title, attributes of table. Okay, slash title, slash head and body. Now what part I have to explain in the table? First of all, let me write table border equal to 1. Okay, now first one, cell padding, cell spacing, align, height and width. So all I am going to write it. Cell spacing equal to, suppose I have given 5. Cell padding equal to 6. Height I have given as 20. Width as also 20. And where my table should be aligned at right side. Okay. Now you can see I have written cell padding, cell spacing, align, height and width. All I have written. Now I have to create 2 rows. Any 2 rows I will have. First of all, I will start with tr, td, suppose 2 values, 10 and 20. Excuse me. Now one more record I am going to create. So I will copy the same one and paste it, but I will change the value 30 and this one as 50. Okay, slash tr. Now I have to close the table. I have to close the body as well as HTML. Now you see, my dear, first of all you have to understand these all attributes. What is border? Already I discussed in the previous video. What is border? Yes, to give the thickness of the border of the table. Now what is cell spacing? First of all you have to know spacing. Spacing means what? Distance. If you want to have a space between the cells and cells with the border, then you must go for cell spacing. I will explain. Yes, after writing this program I will save, and when I will show the output, at that time it will be clear what is the use of cell spacing and cell padding. Okay, now cell padding is what? Whatever the value that you have inside the cell, that value and the border of the cell, what the distance you want to keep it, that distance you can keep it by the help of cell padding attribute. Now height, you know, the table height and table width, and align, in which direction you can keep your table, at left, center and right, but I have specified the table at the right side. And these are my 2 records. First record 10, 20, next one 30 and 50. Now I am going to save this file. ATT I am using. .html. Now here it is att. Now you see, my dear, if I say this one is left, this one is center, and this one is right, where my table has been shown, you see at the right side. Okay. Now first of all, one by one I will explain, and I will change the value and I will show also. I am going to give border as 5. Watch it carefully, my dear. Save, and here I am reload. You see, it has been increased. Okay, I will keep this table at the left side. So what I have to do? Left. I will save it and I will reload it. Where my table has gone? Left side. So you understood border and align. Now I am going to discuss height. Now I am going to increase the height. It should not be 20. It should be 50. Watch it carefully. Height 100. Save. Now you see it has been increased. Okay, just 100, not 500. You watch it, my dear. This is my table. Now it has been increased. Same way you can increase width. I am using 120. Now I have saved this one and I am reloading. It has been increased. Okay, more big I am going to use 520, so you will understand easily. You see, I have increased. Now next part, what is cell spacing and cell padding? But if I am explaining cell spacing and cell padding, then I must have to decrease the size, my dear, so that you can understand it nicely, my dear. 30 and this one as 20. Okay. Now cell spacing is what? Distance between the cells. It means what? You see, this is the distance, this is the distance, this is the distance. This I am going to increase it. Okay. So what I will do here, cell spacing I am going to use 50. Save. Reload it. You see, it has given 15 spaces, not 15 spaces, it 15 pixels you can say, my dear. You see, earlier it was less, now it is more. Okay, you want to see it again, then I must have to give the value as 55 so that you can watch it carefully. You see what happens? The space has been increased between the cells and cells with the border. Everywhere you see the same space which I have defined. Yes, in the HTML document, the same space it is showing here also. Okay. Now what I am going to use? Cell padding. What is cell padding? You see, I am talking about this one. 10 is there. This value 10 and the border of the cell. Let me change the color. See, this one is 20 and this one is the border of the cell. So what the distance you want to keep it in all, understood? That will be defined by the help of cell padding. Okay. Now let me increase it. I am going to use 26. Now I am going to save it. Now watch it. Increased. So this is the role of cell spacing and cell padding. I hope you have understood this topic, but many of the students, yes, they are confused also. I know that cell spacing and cell padding. Cell, that means in padding also cells is there and in spacing also cells is there. But please keep it in mind, when I use the padding, it means inside the cell. That means your value that is present inside the cell, that value and the border of the cell, what the distance you want. That means in other way I can say it, the distance between the value and the border of the cell, that is called as cell padding. And cell spacing is what? Distance between the cells. You see, my dear, this is the distance between the cells. Understood? So, and distance between the cell and the border of the table also, that will be called as cell spacing. Understood? I hope you have understood all the topics which I explained now. Thank you, my dear.